One last time behind this mirror ball, or in front of this mirror ball for now. Oh, it's over. No. No, it's over. But we're excited for season 33. Who knows who's going to be on it, but I'm excited for that nonetheless. Hello, and welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy, and say something gay, and I've got a late night ahead of me, so I made a whole batch of caffeinated cherry lemonade, because Lord knows I'm going to need it, because I've got a lot of work ahead of me this evening, but I will be drinking it out of my cup mug, because obviously, hello. Boom. And you can get yours at lanagcreations.etsy.com. Link in the description. And we do ship both domestically and internationally. So there are no excuses. We're looking at you, all the people who watch Dancing with the Stars. Boom.
Hi guys, it's your favorite Black queer content creator, Kumori, aka Sparkling Alien. And when unfortunately the mirror ball has been done sparkling for now, but let's just wrap this up for what has been an amazing season. And what tonight has been, yesterday's night has been what a great way to end the season. except except some kind of last minute stuff that was kind of like what the heck. But what a beautiful night! What a beautiful night.
It was. It was absolutely fantastic. A great way to end the season. A lovely winner. We'll talk more about, spoiler, her later. Um, that could mean 4 different people. You still don't know who wins. Maybe I'm talking about Daniela also. Who knows? But yes, we're going to dive all into this finale. Before we do, make sure to subscribe because we are here almost every day of the week giving you almost everything reality TV. And we've got 2 other channels given almost all things drag and almost all things Eurovision Song Contest. So make sure to subscribe over there as well because we're putting out too much content. Sometimes it's too much. Right now, it's a lovely, lovely little, we're good where we're at now, but sometimes it's a lot. Anyway, let's talk about these finals. The final slideshow of the season. I'm sad. I'm actually really sad that the season is over because this is one of my favorite seasons in a while for sure.
Yeah, it just I'm actually kind of happy that it ended like in December. It's been a while
Mm-hmm.
since it happened. It always at least ends like literally like on the week going to Thanksgiving. So it
Right.
was just great that I'm kind of happy. I know it got pushed back due to it was still when we first started, it was still doing kind of like the ending of the strike. We weren't sure how it was going to happen, so it was still kind of in the midst of we don't know what's going on. But unfortunately, it ended up being the best. We ended in December. Hopefully, next year, I think going forward, I would love to end like in December, especially
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe an open holiday number, which they did in fact did one for tonight, but
And
like
I
in the
loved it.
like back to the like modern days, like every finale, they always like a holiday theme finale every time for the finale. So I would love to have those back again. So definitely.
And this opening number was, I mean, nothing short of phenomenal. I loved seeing 2 of my favorite people. We saw Lindsay Arnold come back, and I love me some Lindsay, so I was happy to see her on my screen. And then we're pulling Elio Castroneves out of the vault and bringing him back with Julianne. I was like, and Julianne dancing. Julianne dancing. I was like, what? Huh?
No, seeing my girl Whitney back again after having her baby, it just felt surreal to see her again. We love me, miss you, Whitney. Hopefully, you come back next season. I think everybody need you to be back. Both, I'm
One of the
glad.
next 2 seasons for
Yeah,
sure, please.
I would say at least come back next year. I think we miss you, girl. I think we need your flavor back in this
Yeah.
mix of people. But I understand family comes first at the end of the day, and you want to spend time with your family. So, and you just had your baby, so I think that's just important as a mother to do that.
And there was a chance that she would have ended up with Harry Jowsey. So you know what? We are thankful that she had this time off.
I know she probably would have like. I know for sure, definitely. I know if she would have had been with Harry, I feel like now she would have probably pushed him, but I think she probably actually would like made him push like hard, but
Yeah.
push him, but like it was probably gonna be like enough. But like she probably would have
Mhm.
still put some work in him. Unfortunately, still like except for Riley. I mean, Riley was amazing, but it was her first time, so
Yeah.
you kind of have to do the best you can with them. I feel like Winnie would have found a definite a way to make sure he was moving,
I agree
because
with you.
I know she will be dinged. Cause let me tell you, cause I know how Wendy is. Like, and when something goes wrong, she gets upset herself, and
Yeah.
she doesn't like it. She's not gonna let that happen. So she's too much of a perfectionist. And
Yeah.
I know how she is. So I'm
And
glad.
and at least for Riley, you can only go up from Harry Jowsey.
Yeah,
You cannot go below Harry Jowsey. So I'm happy for the rest of her career. It's just going to be up and up and up, and I hope it is.
I mean, it was just like with Lindsay. Her first partner wasn't like as
Who
amazing.
was her first?
I think he was like a wrestler or like a boxer. Lindsay's partner. I don't know. I just know like it wasn't. I think he was okay. He wasn't like bad, but he was like bad. And he was just like okay. He was not like a like he can kind of move, but he was. I don't know. I think he gave Lindsay a hard time. So
Victor Ortiz?
I think that's his name. I know he
Yeah, he's
gave.
a oh yeah, he's a boxer.
Yeah, he was all right. He was all right. I think she gave her Lindsay a hard time, kind of. So
I
that's a
forgot. Oh Lord,
kind of.
I forgot she had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh yeah, she did. No, I knew after she went with Jordan, this will get her a bad partner. So
Yeah.
it happens sometimes when you win a season, you get your next part. I mean, if we're lucky, knowing your next person. I mean, Val was lucky to have Zochi. That after he had Gabby last season, I was kind of like luck on his side. But
Yeah.
noticing when you win the mirror ball, you don't get like your next partner is not as like great unless you're lucky sometimes.
Yeah.
Unless you're popular. If you're a popular person, you probably get somebody good. So it depends.
Unless you're Cheryl.
Yeah.
That's it. Because they loved Cheryl for years. But let's talk about these finale dances. We're just going to talk about both dances that they did together, just because that's easy. But we are doing um, one redemption dance and one freestyle routine, obviously, because hi, it's the finale. Duh, obviously. So we're gonna start with Ariana and Pasha. The redemption dance was a samba. We're doing it to spice up your life. Come on, Spice Girls. And then her freestyle was a mix of Run the World Girls by Beyonce, period, and Level Up by Sierra, period. Maureen, what do you think?
Ooh, child. Okay. I want to start with her samba. So we know it was back in week 2. I think it was a good, it was like a cute samba. I just think it was just more of like the technique of where it could have been more cleaner.
Yeah.
If definitely it has improved, but Michael, I have to be honest with me. I mean, she didn't top what Shangela did with the song last year, but it was still good. But for me, I don't know. But with me, the song was like very the tempo they gave them like the dance to this was very slow.
Yeah.
It was very like slow tempo or like mid tempo. It's kind of like
Spice up your life. I wouldn't use Spice Up Your Life for a samba personally.
it's more like a salsa, but like I know like when
Or even a cha
Shangela did,
cha, honestly. You could do a slower cha cha with
I
it.
know when
But
Shangela did it, it was way more faster than when and she did a samba to the song. Shangela the same verse, same song to
yeah.
this, but with the actual yeah. So I don't know. It was just slow tempo, and then definitely I think especially when it's slow tempo, it also kind of like exposes your moves.
Hmm.
So I think it was like one thing. I think I agree with Carrie Ann with that part that she did mess up on one thing, But I still enjoyed it. Though. It was still beautiful, and the improvement was there from week two. And then her freestyle. I mean, for me, it's the perfect ending to her transformation
Mhm.
as a new confident woman. When she first came in, we all know she was kind of like trying, like, kind of like she wanted to be a part of kind of, regain her confidence. She was just so broken for what had happened, this year, what this year has been for her. Being that how, just dealing with someone who basically ruin your morals, of being in a married, just being married and just
Yeah.
marriage in general, and do all those disgusting things, and then even saying those disgusting things to you at the reunion and joking about it. Like, I could tell how broken she was, and I think she was like, I don't like, I'm like, yes, I'm very proud of what I have received, the benefit of it, but it was still like it's been tough for us mentally wise. And I think this show has really able to kind of regain her confidence and to now be the woman she become, and this first so just like the whole diva energy, like she has really surprised me, and I have just been enjoying her. I'm just so proud of her that she has found herself again, and I just and finding upset even more after this. She's going to be on Broadway, so she
Her.
is really doing her thing. At this, I'm gonna say, Tom, I'm talking to you. I'm sorry, Tom, but you screwed up. You
Uh-huh.
screwed up big time. I feel like if you were watching this right now, you know that you screwed up. Let me tell you, this is who you cheated on with. Someone who had someone. Look at this season. Look what she has become. Look, like you literally let something, this amazing person that you could have had for the rest of your life. Is all I'm gonna say. But I'm not giving Tom his little moment more. I'm not giving Tom his little bits anymore. Just that's a
Right.
little side note. But I'm just so proud of Ariana, and I'm just so proud of Pasha. Just seeing him for the past 5 yeah 4 or 5
Five.
years, yeah, 4 or 5 years. Just seeing him, with not having like I mean, his first partner, decent partner, was actually she was decent. I just feel like just is but like his last three partners, he's been an early out for like the past 3 seasons. So I'm like just seeing him like finally getting someone who would like Ariana, who he was able to really give his all and show what I'm just like is a reason I'm a pro and really show like his greatness as a pro. It's just amazing. I'm just so proud of him. I know, and I'm so happy you're Pasha. So definitely going forward. Hopefully you're gonna get that mirror ball soon. It might not be now, but I'm just so proud of Pasha as a pro and what he's able to do with Ariana. And I'm just very happy for him. He deserves it. He deserves his moment.
I mean, I'm happy he finally got his moment after, Carol Baskin. After Carol Baskin, I'm happy that he was able to uh, redeem himself from that. I forgot that him and Daniela are married,
Yes, they're married. They're married.
and this is their first finale together, and
Yeah.
I love that. So I'm happy for both of them. I'm thrilled for Ariana. I agree with you. The Samba week 2 was fine, but it was a week 2 dance, and there was significant improvement upon seeing it here in the finale. I thought she did absolutely wonderful. The tempo thing, I agree with you on, but that's what they were given, and they worked with it to the best of their ability. And I still think they turned it out. That freestyle was just women empowerment, point blank, and the period. Picking Beyonce and Sierra, I thought was a lovely choice. Just the whole thing, boom, great. Period.
Mhm.
Your scores.
9 for her samba, but a perfect 10 for her freestyle.
I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna give them Samba a 9, and the freestyle was definitely a 10. She didn't get no. I
The
didn't make this slideshow.
oh, maybe
I didn't make this slideshow. I did not make this slideshow. So that is not correct. She got a 29 for her Samba, and a 30 for her freestyle. So, oh well. It's okay. Lana was sick today. That's why she's not here. She made it while sick. I'm gonna forgive her. But let's move to Jason and Daniela. We had their redemption dance being a foxtrot, doing it to Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra. And then
Mhm.
their freestyle dance was Happy by C2C featuring Derek Martin. I don't know who any of those people are, but the song was cute.
Um, yes, Jason. I know. I think we all know Jason. I think when it comes to the Latin dancers, Jason was at his top tier. That was his top tier moments of the season. And then I think because literally, like you talk about the first three seasons, like he had a cha cha. He first started at the gate with a bang. The rumba next week was just wow, and then that jive, that that jive, like his jives, like you think about like his time on the show, you would go back to that jive. That's kind of like his best one of his best moments on the show, as far as like his, this is like his journey of the show. So and then going from that to ballroom the first week, I think that's kind of the first time you kind of like you saw like he was kind of like struggling a bit in ballroom. So comparing that to now, oh my gosh, that was just classic pure. And I agree, Lynn would have loved this. He would have been he would have been smiling when he
As
would have
soon as they
started.
said that, I was like, no, but also, yes, I agree with you, but also, oh.
Like it was just so clean. So it was so classic contract, like sophisticated, clean. His frame was amazing. His feet was clean footwork, musicality, performance, top tier, and then it's an elegant dance, and it was amazing to watch. And from that to an amazing jazzy freestyle, Daniela has done it again. For for her being a short time, being a show like shorter than most of these pros on here, she is definitely making a name for herself, and it's gonna get bigger from here. And this to show how I'm just keep it real. Just put unless you get like an old man, like an old man. I mean, she might make a move. She'll agree want to sabotage her that bad. Let me tell you, you can't sabotage Daniela. She's gonna make it work. Like you can try to sabotage her. She gonna play it in your face, and she does it every time. Like, and I'm just like happy that she was able to also for me get actually someone as good as Jason to really kind of like really take her choreography to the next level. Like I'm just so it was amazing, just so jazzy, just the musicality, like him. It was just so it was entertaining to watch. She never does wrong. To me, that's really like literally like that's what being a pro is about. Not only giving choreography, but also showing who you are as an artist. And she has done that for every partner that she has had so far. And and I'm very proud of you, Deanna. You did a great job with Jason. A very good job. I enjoyed it tonight. He did an amazing job.
Give her another 5 or 7 seasons with good partners, and she'll match Val's Mirrorball record. Like I feel it in my bones because he's now tied with a couple people.
I
But
think
give it a
I
little
think
bit.
yeah, I think pretty much I think only him, Derek, and Mark has pretty much had the most mirror balls out of everybody else.
I think
Because
so.
Derek has six. Because four of them sixes he won two of them in the same year for and then Mark has three now because with Charlie, and now Val has three, and everybody else at least has like two and one. So they're the only three
Yeah.
pros so far with the most mirror balls.
I'm like, give me a winner list. That's what I'm looking for. I definitely agree. When I saw that his redemption was going to be the Foxtrot, I was a little concerned because all
Hmm.
season we've said, and me specifically, I'm like, I prefer his Latin dances, but I appreciated that he went for something ballroom for that redemption, and boy, did he redeem himself. Fly Me to the Moon is also such a good choice. Like what? Hello? It was so clean. The frame. Finally. It was the finale and he finally got it. And I am thrilled
Hmm.
about that. Very, very excited. for that. I didn't know what to expect from Jason's freestyle. We knew Daniela was going to do something good. And I love that they went jazz with it because he is like, that is kind of him as a human. It was clean, professional, put together. One of my favorite routines I've seen in a very long time on Dancing with the Stars. I loved it.
Mm.
Top to bottom. I loved it. Your scores, my dear.
Both tens for both amazing performances. Well deserved.
I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I agree with you. Tens for both because it's deserved. And that's what he got. And I'm happy to see it. It's time to talk about Xochitl. Her redemption dance was also the foxtrot, which I thought was very interesting. She did her foxtrot to Unconditionally by Katy Perry, and then her freestyle routine was Que Calor by District 78.
Her fox truck was so beautiful. I mean, it was kind of reminiscent of what she did with her waltz last week. It was beautiful. It was clean. Like pretty much as Xochitl has been consistent. Michael, I thought they was gonna get their cha cha for week one because I was kind of like they got sixes. I feel like that could have been a good one. But like a five shot, I could see why they got her to do that one because when I think it was good. I think when they did like a little spin, I think she kind of messed up with the spin part. I think when she was trying to spin, I think she spent too much, and I think it was part I think where Val was spinning her that week, and then when she went to the floor, when she tried to stop it, she messed up,
Yeah.
and then when she got back up, she kind of lost balance. So I'm very glad they kind of did in spins to kind of just what, let's just do like an actual beautiful fox shot and get classic. It was beautiful. I enjoyed it. I mean, she just so naturally just gifted, just so fluid, and I love like she tells a story with her dancing, and then the freestyle. Oh, for me, Val, finally, Val, this you got it in the bag this time, Val. Finally, this is probably one of your best freestyles. I swear, every time Val gets someone young, when it comes to the freestyle round, he just always do it every time. Like with Lori and with Zendaya, and he did it again with Zochi, and this the whole vibe. And I love that she was paying her freestyle to her culture. It was just it was fun, and like I love how they started with with the bomb with the ladder dances, and at the end moved that to freestyle hip hop, kind of like just like a vibing moment. It was clean. It was beautiful. I enjoyed it. She's been like I just love her vibe. She has such like an amazing vibe.
And she's 17. Like, I keep forgetting throughout this entire process that she's 17. She's one of the youngest winners, right? She's not the youngest because Lori was Lori is still technically the youngest.
Yeah, Lori won the show when she was 16.
16, yeah. So Xochit's what, the second youngest now?
I know, Lori won when she was 16. Sean Johnson, her first time
Was
on the show.
16. Yeah, oh, you're right.
Sean was 17. They said Sean was 17.
Okay.
Xochitl was 17.
How old was
Um,
Charlie?
she was 18. She was 18
Okay.
last year. 18 last year. I'm trying to figure out who else was who was young who won the show. I know I think Sean was a teenager who won.
Yeah, because
Charlie.
she had done the Olympics when she was like 15, I think, and then she went straight to Dancing with the Stars.
I was trying to think about it because it hasn't been that much young contestants that won the show. Like
I think that's 4. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. It was there's them 4.
Some
And
iconic women in that mix. Let's be
definitely.
real here. Yeah. I love Unconditionally as a song choice
Hmm.
for a foxtrot. And that's one of my favorite. I don't love Katy Perry that way, but like that's one of my favorite Katy Perry songs for sure.
Hmm.
It was clean. It was lovely. I remembered her foxtrot from earlier in the season, and it was fine and good and lovely. It was like what, week 3, I think.
Yes, week 3.
Yeah. Um, it was fine and lovely, but it was a week 3 dance. And so I'm glad that she brought it back. I thought it was lovely. Her freestyle blending, it felt very It felt like she was blending her culture and her youthfulness together in
Very
such a beautiful
authentic.
way. Absolutely. And that's Zochi. The whole season has just been nothing but authentic. And so I loved that we got that mix. Val knows what he's doing. Val knows what he's doing. Val knows what he's doing. That's all I need to say. And Zochi did what needed to be done. So your scores, even though they're probably going to be the same as mine.
Perfect tens. Perfect tens for Zochi.
Obviously. Hello. Deserved. Deserved. Charity. My darling diva, angel of life. So Charity and Artem's redemption dance was the tango. They did it to Libertango by Astor Piazzolla, and then her freestyle was a mashup of "Lose My Breath" by Destiny's Child and "Suéltate" by a lot of people. It's featuring Anita, but it's a lot of people listed. I don't feel like listing all of them, but
I'm,
Anita's there, and that's all I care about.
yeah. So her, so we know she did the tango. The first that was her first dance of the season, and she when she first did it was a good dance because she was she was the first one to top the leaderboard that's of this season.
Yeah,
So I mean I know if she was doing it again, it's probably it's going to be 10 times as amazing as what she did the first time, and and it was she was so good that her earrings popped off of her ears
I loved
like
it.
now, I was like, I know Karen was her mentor. I was like, Karen, what do you mean? Cause she was like, you messed up some part. I was like, Karen, yeah, what are you talking about? Like, what part? What happened? What did she mess up? Because like everything was perfection. I mean, to me, that was like her best dance as far as like performance value. I know, I know a key thing we were asking for her this year was kind of like, give performance. Like you got the technique down, but it's just the performance, you know, that just, needs to less level. And I feel like this is like what we asked for since the beginning, but like her best way of doing it. And it was fierce. It was clean. Her frame, like she was in it. It was perfection in her freestyle. Let's talk about that freestyle. Oh my gosh.
Also,
I'm
one of my favorite freestyles I've ever seen on this show.
I'm sorry, but like that is the best freestyle from a bachelorette. From like
I mean, that's not a high bar. I do agree with you, but that's not a high bar. Oh, we saw Hannah Brown this episode. I forgot. She was in the wasn't she in the opening dance?
who
Hannah Brown.
yes.
Oh, I forgot about Hannah. Oh, I love seeing Hannah. Sorry,
Hannah,
go.
Hannah was good. I mean, I don't I remember Hannah Brown freestyle. It was kind of like that, but I feel like for me, she did out there Hannah, Kayla, and Gabby with the kind of
Hmm.
freestyle because this was next level. I know people were comments like it was more like a cheer routine, but I don't think you understand what the word freestyle means. Freestyle is how you want to do it, as long
Hmm.
as it showcase your time on the show.
Yeah.
Like there's like if it's not showcasing your time in the show, it's not like showing like what your whole opinion of your time in the show is, then you're not doing the freestyle right. So you have creative control of what you want to do. It just has to be amazing, and it was amazing. Yes, I understand it was more like cheers, stunts and stuff, but it was still some barber stuff she was in there. But anything, it's a freestyle. It's creative, and that's for real. You think about it. You would not be able to do the stunts that Charity did. Let me tell you, made me tell you, when I say I was gagged, it was
Hmm.
like to me, it was kind of like a shout out to the haters because I don't know. For me, I don't understand why every time a black woman does something, it's you have to say it's being cocky or you just this is demeaning black people and especially black women in particular. I just find it ridiculous to me. Like you just hate on her for what? What's there to hate? like like you're trying to find something wrong with Charity. Like what she's not bothering you. Like how is she bothering? How's she being this? How's she being that? Like how? Like you're just saying stuff now. And I'm so sorry, Charity, that that they were coming for you like that. But you know what? that freestyle, you shut the haters up. And I'm sorry, I don't say like I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but she ate some of y'all face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just so happy for her. And it's been like 6 years since I seen a black woman in a finale, and that was like 2017. Like I remember like Simone Biles and Amanda beat the last two girls of that season, and they were black women. And like I was
Yeah.
amazed at the time. So it just shows like just how black women are treated on this show when it comes to the thing. And it's just unfortunate. But hopefully next year, I see more black women in this circle. I still have hope for sure. But I'm proud of your charity. You had done an amazing job this whole time.
At the end of the day, Black women as a collective group have nuance and have the ability to do whatever the fuck they want. And if you have a problem with it, shut the fuck up. Point blank and the period. Like, because what she did out there, this was my favorite freestyle of the night. She ate the girls up and Jason. She ate the girls and Jason up. I have to say it. Like, I thought all of the freestyles were good, but she ate the girls and Jason up. And the tango was fantastic. I loved that we brought back the tango from week one because that was her one time topping the leaderboard. And I loved, or the first time, and I loved seeing it. But baby, that freestyle was everything. I forgot she was a cheerleader. And then when she started doing her rehearsal, I was like, oh my God, I forgot she was a cheerleader. And it was just so good, top to bottom, perfection in every possible way. Fuck you all if you think otherwise. Per. Your scores, even though they're going to match mine.
Perfect tens. I'm sorry, Kenya. You give her a nine for that tango. I don't. I just find it confusing to me.
Well, Carrie Ann cannot let a strong woman of color succeed on a show, ever.
Mm.
It should be perfect 30s, but it's not.
At least she's second. Is all that matters. At least she was in top two. Second for me is better than being in the middle. At least she was second ranked. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm
Yeah.
happy. It's better than being third for at least like second rate when it comes to the scores. So I'm happy, so happy for her.
Yeah. If she wasn't going to be, perfect 30s, at least she's right there. She's 1 point below. Someone tied her, so she's technically second. We love to see it as far as
Yes.
voting is concerned. As far
Hmm.
as or as far as judges' scores are concerned. As far as
Yeah.
voting is concerned, choices, but whatever.
Hmm.
And we're gonna end with our dear Allison and Sasha. Uh, their redemption dance was the salsa to "Get on Your Feet" by Gloria Estefan. And then her freestyle routine was a mashup of Enchanted by Taylor Swift and Poppy by J Lo. Come on, J Lo.
I want to say Allison. I think definitely she was the under. I might as well. Allison. I think you were the underdog this season, and I think you should keep that because you really had. I think on that, not just the underdog, the most improved because she. If you talk about like redemption, like we need to go back to week one. Who would have thought that Allison would be the Allison that she has become today? And when she said she said she lost 20 pounds. Like wow,
It's incredible.
like on this show, and this to seeing her confidence getting better every week, like the salsa, like a whole change. Like you compare her week one salsa to this, she is more loose on her feet, and she's more vibrant. Like she knows how to move her hips now. I was there was still some moments she kind of like just little moments. I feel like she could have worked better with it. It could have been better, but still, it was her best. It was definitely a better. It was definitely a redemption for her first week for sure. And then her freestyle, like the Taylor part, actually, it was absolutely beautiful. It was very gorgeous. I love what she did. And then once she did her little quote and changed, like, and then her little quick change, it was fierce. It was actually amazing. So I was surprised that they didn't get at least get the 1 point per score. Cannoli, everyone gets like a perfect score. I mean, it depends. I know, like
They barely gave her a damn 10.
I
Barely.
I mean, back in the day, if your freestyle wasn't as popping, they did get eights. Then you would have got an eight for your freestyle, or like nines,
Yeah.
or you made a mistake, it would have been nines. But no, I know like now it's like everyone gets a 10, but it's probably like it is what it. But I thought it was fine. She did an amazing job.
Yeah, I mean there's definitely growth from that salsa originally. I mean coming from fours to where she was, it was still not a perfect salsa. And I think they knew they were coming fifth regardless, and it didn't really matter what was going to happen. So, I mean, if you were going for a higher judges score, I would have done, maybe one of the dances that maybe she did a
Hmm.
little bit better. I don't know. But I mean, the salsa was good. It wasn't a perfect routine, but it was good. The freestyle, I love the quick change. I thought, I mean, give me some more Taylor Swift. Sure. I'm not mad at it. And then the quick change into the J Lo piece, it was really good. I was really proud of her. I mean, we all knew she was coming fifth. She knew she was coming fifth. Uh, the Mirrorball Trophy knew she was coming fifth, but I still thought she had a very solid and lovely set of dances for this finale. And at least she was here and not Harry Jowsey, and that's a win. So scores for Allison.
You know what? I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you a. You know what? I'm gonna give you. Oh, hold on. Oop, Lord.
Oop.
I'm. Oh, child. I'm gonna give you a.
Mm,
um. I'm gonna give. I'm gonna give you a nine for good salsa. I enjoyed. I'm gonna give you a nine. It's the finale. It's the last night, and I'm gonna
right.
give you. You know what? I'm gonna give you your deserved 10 for me. You deserve a 10 for your freestyle. I enjoyed it. At least a perfect score for me.
Guess what? I agree. I'm giving her salsa a 9, and I'm going to give that freestyle a 10 because I enjoyed it. And I am happy that at least she got 110. If nothing else, she got a 10, and I'm happy to see it. She got a 25 for her salsa, a 9 from Carrie Ann, and an 8 from the gentleman. And then Bruno gave her 110 of the season. And thank you, Bruno. Thank you. Thank you for what might have been your community service 10. But you know what? We still appreciate it nonetheless.
I
So,
mean, for her, it's kind of like these are good scores for me, as far as like
yeah,
her level. These are good scores.
yeah. I want to talk about Charlie and Mark. Purr, 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 purr. That's all I really have to say about it, but I wanted to mention it because purr, 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 purr. They slayed. They did great.
And this is why, y'all. This is why they won a season. I feel like Michael. I feel like I'm not gonna lie. I will say I enjoyed this season's dance, but I think if I say you were to compare this season's dances to like say like last year's that was a top type. Now I'm not saying like this like the finalists like this finals like they were tight, they were neck and neck. But far as like the competition as a whole, last year like it was a tight competition, like definitely. Yeah, like and then Carl different show like she like why she deserved to win, and she just how good her and Marcus together. Like it was just great to see them again for what because and I love her outfit. Because I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I didn't know that was a recreation of her dry outfit last year. It was pink and black, but it was cute. So I love the little reference. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was fair. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was. I was kind of like, but I like, I think we just kind of miss seeing the level of dancing like that because she was amazing. Like, for me, I like hopefully his future plans. I feel this could save the show. If you want the show to go as long as possible, like I like go for 100 seasons. Like there hasn't been any show that's like any competition show has made like well Survivor 45. So
Survivor's at 45, yeah.
like I feel like Survivor could go to 100 because it's 2 seasons a
I can
year.
see it.
So Yeah, I
See,
feel like this could be the same thing. I feel like we at least go for as long as possible, and I feel like you know what we need to have an all winter season. I think it's needed
please.
a all winter season. Like I was like put her against like Sean Johnson or Meryl Davis. Now Meryl was just like for Charlie, like Charlie's like to me like the young version of her, like
Yeah.
the young version of her. Oh, like that. That's gonna be a show. Like the best of the
Oh,
best.
yeah.
Like I can like that could be a whole moment for me us because like I think the scene, like, kind of like, I know it was like, I kind of miss Charlie so much because, 'cause I feel like, this level of dancing wasn't as, like, big as they wanted to be, like, from last year. So it's kind of like, we miss Charlie. Like, I miss her something like she would have ate this up and then boom, like, it's like, that's the reason why. And, it was just great to see her back. And it was
Yeah.
great to see her, like, the like with Drag Race, you come back, you pass over. So I like that she passed the trophy, like pass her reign of
I
of winning
hope that
over.
continues because I do
I
really like
do. I
that.
hope. I think like I know they do it for Strictly every year. I know Strictly
Yeah.
it's kind of different. The person that went Strictly the next year when it comes to like like the launch, like the premiere, not like the premiere day, like me the cast,
Hmm.
they always have to come back and do like one dance they enjoy from their
Hmm.
season and perform it. So something like that, like bring them back like for the finale every year, kind of like just
Yeah.
like the last dance to pass it over. I feel
Yeah.
like I feel like that could have been a thing for the show. Could like pass it like passing your reign over. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely for sure.
I would love that. But we got to talk about our results. And obviously, we done already knew 3 weeks ago that Allison
Hmm.
and Sasha were gonna get fifth. We knew it. Again, at least it wasn't Harry, and I'm very thrilled for Allison. So
Not gonna lie, I was kind of like, okay, I feel like it was kind of scared that Allison probably would get like four. Cause I'm not gonna, like, I think I was scared. Cause I wanted Cherry to be fourth, at least fourth. Cause I
yeah,
know I want at least make top three, but of course, with the unnecessary amount of hate, I know at least hopefully fourth place. Cause I know Allison has been like the first two, like Allison has been like getting like people like Allison, so I was like, oh. What if Alex kind of like does get like third, what we get like results but I'm proud of Alex. She got fifth. It's deserved. That's where she should be. So yeah,
yeah. Fourth place. We knew it was gonna be Charity. I'm mad that it was Charity. I'm not surprised. I get, this top four was really, really difficult to rank. But I guess if you went by overall like progression, I guess I would put her fourth, unfortunately.
yeah. I knew it was coming for sure. I knew it was coming, but Charity, you should be proud. I
Very,
just
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Now this is where I was like, I don't know. This could go
Now that was
any of three ways.
now I was like, oh, now it's getting real.
It literally could have been any of them in third, and I would have said, yeah, that makes sense. I would have understood it. But it's Ariana.
I know everybody was kind of like, Ariana is what you was top two. I think, ooh, child, my camera is lagging today.
We're just
Ooh, child.
we're almost done, baby. Let's just get come on, camera.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I kind of I thought like I thought like oh Ariana got the Ariana she was the fan favorite.
Yeah,
I thought oh her and Zochi that would have been amazing, but Ariana third is acceptable, and I think Pasha I mean Pasha for at least like third is not bad considering like this is her first like ever like good partner that can dance. Like I see a future for you getting like a better dance partners for sure, better people who could dance for sure. So Pasha, I know you didn't get your mirror ball, like I know like your first one, but you're gonna get your first one soon.
yeah,
They can probably get, I think you're gonna get someone good next year for sure.
yeah.
They're not gonna let you just have this one good person and give you back, just back who they can't dance. Like if they do that, I'm sorry, y'all fucked up for that. But yeah, I hope it's not happen. I hope you get more partners.
if they bring her back next season, the person that needs a good partner is Riley. Please give her someone good. Like,
Agree.
but here we go. Top
But,
two.
but before we get there, let's talk about our our top two.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how they cut it to commercial break. Now, I
No.
was pissed about it because when it came to the winner, they didn't like the credits were showing. Now, 'cause I remember
Literally.
now I remember y'all gave Tara crap where she was like, oh my god, Imana Daniela, oh my god, because when she didn't say the name, she's like, oh my god. He was like, just say out their name. But look, at least she said it quicker before they did, and credits
I
didn't even pop
know.
up yet. Yeah, I know he had a moment to like give his moment, but it wasn't as bad as what y'all did. Like cut it to commercial break. Who thought that was a smart idea? And for us being a 3 hour show, you would have thought they would at least got some time. 3 hour show. I mean, the whole backstage thing, it was kind of cute, but I was like, was it needed? The backstage was it needed? And for
No.
me, at three, consider it's a 3 hour show. I'm like, it would have been you would at least gave some time, to like give like their thanks to everybody who voted for them, all that their like their like their final like hurrah final words. But they couldn't do that because it went straight to credits.
Hmm.
I was kind of like, whoever thought that was good, I'm sorry, but you're getting fired. You're getting fired. I will fire you from the spot. Like who thought it was a good idea? I'm sorry, but yeah, let's get to it.
Second place. Jason and Daniela.
I'm not I'm not mad at it at all either. It's
No.
I know people are saying robbed, but to me it was kind of like Eden wanted to win. It would have been not mad because it's
Any of the
Jason was
top four winning would have been
yeah.
understandable. Like,
Now if Jason would have wanted to say Zochi was raw.
yep.
Least is not like now we could say raw because a person can't dance raw good dancers and that's what being raw is. But this is not being raw. It was anyone's game. Everybody was good. So
Yeah.
it's better than a person like it's better than Allison winning over
L-
Jason or
It's
Zochi.
better. If anyone is going to be robbed on this season of Dancing with the Stars,
Right.
it's Lele Pons.
Lady Pons. Now Lady Pons like that's what being robbed is.
That's a
So
robbery.
so I know so leave Zochi alone. It's the game was she deserved it. It was all deserved.
Yeah.
I know we had like a number like I was team Zochi. No, actually I was team Lele. 'Cause I knew Lele. I was a fan, but like I
Yeah.
was team Zochi still.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Like I to me, I just want the best dancer and I just want the best dancer to win. That's what
Yeah.
makes it or someone who has made an impact on the show. That's all I want.
And Zochi and Val sure did.
Oh my, yes. I know my voice was like strained yesterday. I was like, oh my god, it was
Oh,
cracking up. I was so happy for her.
me too.
And I'm so happy. I'm happy for Val too. His third one for sure. I know last one was Lori. I just love. I think he always has his best. I think Val has his best dances when he's with I think with the young girls. I feel like and now that he's like a dad now, and now that she is going on tour,
Yeah.
like him and Val, her and Val, like their chemistry's gonna grow.
Yeah.
Cause like what I love about this show is like once you leave the show, you're now with new people you call as family and friends. Like
Yeah.
there's no way unless somehow you just don't vibe with the cast, then that's a different thing. But far as like it doesn't matter like if you love Earl or not. Let me tell you, like this experience, I want to go for it. Like I feel like I can win the whole thing, but I want to go for the experience because you create new family. Like
Yeah.
this is your like to like once you end the show, you're now with this is your family for life.
Yeah.
Like you go like call like go to your wedding, invite
Hmm.
them to your house, family. Like they're family to you. The people like they're your close ones now. And
Yeah.
that's what I just love about the show and the connection. So I can't wait to see what they're all gonna do together. I think this cast has been so supportive for sure.
Yeah.
and been so loving. So I think definitely we're gonna see them a lot together. I know Lily and are gonna be having so much fun together.
Yeah.
And so I'm just it was a great season and I enjoyed it.
A lovely season, a lovely winner, incredibly deserved. And that's how we're going to end it off. So, thank you so much for watching our Dancing with the Stars coverage. If you've been with us all season, we appreciate it. If you're popping in right now, we appreciate you too. Make sure to subscribe because we are still going to be here talking all things reality TV, and there is still a
Mhm.
lot of it. Even in
A lot.
December, there's still a
Hmm.
lot of it. So we are going to be here talking all about all of that. Make sure to follow our socials as well: Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at The Cup Pod. You can go follow myself
Hmm.
and Kamorian down in the description below as well. And you could go get your merch, including but not limited to Cup Mug, available in the description below as well. And make sure to go subscribe to both of our other channels for almost all things drag and almost all things Eurovision Song Contest. And with that being said, Kamorian, for the last time this season, cheers, my darling.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Uh, dun, 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 dun.